Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about why I wanted to become a dentist. My name's Connor and I'm a second year dental student at Roseman University's College of Dental Medicine. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Go ahead and also follow me over on Instagram so that you can watch my clinic recap stories and see what I'm up to in the clinic on a daily basis. Answering the question why you want to become a dentist is a really important question to be able to answer for two reasons. One is it's a question that you'll be asked in almost every single interview that you attend for dental school. That was something that came up in all of my interviews. And that's also more or less the purpose of your personal statement, is why you want to become a dentist and why you think you'll be a successful dental student and a successful dentist and what you can contribute to the field. And the second reason this is an important question to answer is because deciding on a career is a really important decision, especially when that career is something like dentistry, and the cost of education and entering that field or that career is so huge. The average student comes out of dental school with around $300,000 in debt, which is a ton of money, and it is not something that should be taken lightly and should really be thought through. And I hope that by sharing why I wanted to become a dentist, it can help you figure out if dentistry is something that you truly do want to pursue. With that, let's get into it. As a kid, I loved pulling out my own teeth. I don't know why, but it was something that I weirdly enjoyed. I also remember as a kid going and visiting my dad at work. My dad was a dental lab technician, and he owned a few different labs throughout his career. And I remember going and visiting him and seeing the articulating models and the teeth that he was preparing. And it was just interesting. And it wasn't until I was in high school, actually, and I had braces and going through that whole process and experience that I really started to seriously consider becoming a dentist. I kind of laugh because thinking back on my experience with my orthodontist and when I had braces, I didn't interact with my orthodontist all that much. It was mostly his assistants because they're the ones doing a lot of the work. I had thought about a few different things. I thought about pursuing graphic design. I thought about going to culinary school because cooking is something that I love and eating is something that I love even more. I thought about pursuing medicine. Ultimately, I kept coming back to dentistry, and for me there's a very specific moment in my life when I made the connection between self-esteem or self-confidence and a person's smile, and that was actually the day that I got my braces off. I remember seeing a friend after I had gotten my braces off, and they told me that I looked super attractive without my braces and with straight white teeth, and that made me feel really good about myself. And I know a lot has changed since then, but having made that connection, it's just really stuck with me about how much a person's smile, whether it's appearance or function, can really influence how a person sees themselves. In 2011, I also had the opportunity to go on a humanitarian dental trip, and we spent 9 hours a day for 5 days treating the amazing but underserved population of the Dominican Republic. I remember one patient in particular who was missing some of his front teeth, and he was super embarrassed by his smile. He covered his mouth often when he spoke so that other people couldn't see that he was missing many teeth. One of the doctors on this trip spent the majority of the day creating a bridge to replace those missing teeth and give this man a new smile. I remember watching him look at his new teeth and his new smile in a mirror, and he just could not stop smiling. His life had just been transformed by this dental procedure. And I remember thinking in that moment that having the ability to impact a person's life like that was just one of the most amazing things and something that I wanted to have in my career. Throughout this trip, I was also able to assist a doctor and see many of the procedures that dentists regularly perform. I just remember coming back from that trip having been able to really picture myself as a dentist and loving what I do day after day for the duration of my career. After this trip, I started learning more about what it takes to become a dentist and more about the field of dentistry in general. And the more that I learned, the more excited I got about the thought of becoming a dentist, and the more I realized that this was the career that I really wanted in my life. There's so many different reasons why dentistry was appealing to me. One of the first ones being is you have this scientific aspect of being a healthcare provider, of diagnosing and treating your patients in a manner that you see fit, but also that is most beneficial for the patient. You have the opportunity to start and manage your own practice like an entrepreneur, which can also create a great deal of autonomy in the types of procedures that you're doing, as well as how much time you spend working, so you can spend your day at work doing the procedures that you enjoy and still have a significant amount of time to spend with loved ones or pursuing other interests or hobbies outside of work. Another aspect that I love about dentistry is you have this artistic aspect. You have all of these design choices, whether it's in a filling or replacing missing teeth or improving somebody's smile, that allows you to be creative where there isn't as much creativity in a lot of other healthcare careers or jobs. Something else that I love about dentistry is it requires you to be a lifelong learner. Now, I love learning, but I don't really enjoy school all that much, which is ironic because I have been in school for so long. But whether it's through the advancing technology or techniques in dentistry or the continuing education requirements to maintain your license, you have so much to learn throughout your career. With all of these components, you really have the ability to shape a career in dentistry to have it be whatever it is that you want it to be. Now you know why I wanted to become a dentist. I feel so fortunate to be in dental school and to be pursuing a career that I'm so excited about. I have to remind myself to enjoy the process of becoming a dentist. It's really easy to get caught up in focusing on passing the next exam or being done with boards or graduating. Those things will come with time. So for now, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can and spend time with my family and to share my experiences with you. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. And go ahead and follow me over on Instagram so that you can watch my clinic recap stories and see what things I'm doing in the clinic as a second-year dental student. Also, if you haven't already, share this video with someone who is interested in pursuing dentistry or is a pre-dental student and is trying to figure out if dentistry is really what they want to be pursuing. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me either in the comments below or DM me on Instagram, and I'm more than happy to help however I can. If I don't know the answer, it gives me an opportunity to learn something new about this exciting field and to grow with you, the viewers of my channel. Thanks. Have a good one.